Hi, everyone.
Hello, let me 1 second. Can you hear me?
Yes.
1 second, because it's not working. Hello.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
can hear
good.
you.
Now it's working.
And we see you as well.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why. I have this problem with Telegram and the AirPods. I don't know why it doesn't. I know now it's working, so it's fine. Okay. So welcome everyone, guys. Let me tell you a bit about what we had this week. Some of you might know that Vitalik is in Buenos Aires, and so I spent some of the time this week, participating in different activities with him. Originally, he came for, like, he's traveling in Latin America, and he came for a draft protocol event, a meetup that was here in Buenos Aires, and then so as people knew that he was here, they wanted to organize some meetings with him, and so I was invited to a lunch for the blockchain entrepreneurs and the Argentinian crypto community. That was like small 20 people, lunch with him. There were people from projects like Decentralized, founders of the POAP and Zeppelin. Well, all of the who is who of Argentinian blockchain industry, and so one of these photos got onto Twitter, because of course everyone tweeted that we had this lunch with Vitalik, and then Vitalik became like this huge celebrity here. The Vitalik mania, and so another event was organized at a big theater here, and this was yesterday. Maybe you have seen the video. It's everywhere also, and it's a really cool video where you have Santi and another Argentinian journalist called Olivia interviewing Vitalik, speaking about many different things. One of those is how it's for him, like, being such a famous person now. I mean, on the lunch on Saturday, he was there, like, having his lunch, like, and the waiter came and asked for a photo with him, for a selfie. I mean, when you have like some random waiter ask you for a selfie with you, it's like, because you're a global celebrity now. So Vitalik was speaking on this event, how he's trying to handle this new fame, and then other really interesting things about the current state of Ethereum, regarding a number of things like scalability, use cases, and you can watch it yourself. It's like 1 hour 20 long, and of course he not of course, but he did say some nice things about Kleros. If you follow Vitalik's presentations, writings, and tweets, he quite often talks about Kleros. But this time it was a bit different for me because he did it not in like industry, blockchain industry audience, but it was more of a general audience. So I was very happy to see that he was saying so many nice things about us. So well, really interesting to see how Ethereum is scaling, socially to, well, I think first in Argentina, because as I always say, we are the world capital of crypto, because of also one thing that Vitalik said was really interesting. Argentina is a high people capacity country, but low government capacity also, right? So you have all these projects building on Web3, and at the same time you have like a totally failed government, which they cannot like even bring inflation down from 50%. That's a lot, 50%. If you want to learn a bit more about 50% inflation, watch Mariano Conti's talk at DevCon Osaka 2019, where he explained how he lived with inflation of 50% in Argentina. So I know, I think so, maybe some of you were in the conference. Maybe you want to say something. So we had that really nice event. Then, well, so not that many fun things this week. Still building the V2 of Kurt, which is, as you know, the main project that we have at Kleros now, that we expect to start launching in mid 2022. Then I want to see if we can do in January, date to be determined, had some community call probably, a first demo of what we are building. Of course, it's going to be a really early stage prototype, but at least you will be able to see the work that we are doing. So I first need to coordinate a bit more with Clement and all the dev team in order to know when we can do that. So that's something I want to do in January. Another thing that I would like to do next month is so this is not what I would like. This is what we are going to do on the 19th of January. We are going to do a demo day with the presentation of the projects that we have incubated at our incubator. So we have two projects. One of them is Reactions, which is a marketplace mixing social features and NFTs. The other one is OpenVino, which is now I'd say world famous wine curation registry for organic wine certification. So well, these projects have started in the incubator. When did we start, Annabelle, the incubation? The first workshop? That was in October, right?
Yeah, the launching event was on the 19th of October, right before LisCon in Lisbon. So yeah, 19th of October.
Good. So this incubation is meant to be go on for 3 months. So it ends in mid-January, and so projects have gone through a number of workshops, strategy, user interviewing, then UX, UI, mechanism design, smart contracts, all of the different things that go into building a Web3 company. And so now the scope and the degree of development of the project is way higher. And in January we want them to present their companies to the community, so you guys can see their work and maybe become users, or maybe become investors, or whatever you feel like doing. So for us, it's important that this project succeed, not only because of we have invested into them, but also because this is going to drive up the adoption of Kleros. Like, the more successful these projects are, better for Kleros adoption. So this is going to happen in January 19, during the community call. We're going to have our demo day of this project, so you can save the date. Then other things, we've been doing still recruitment. We onboarded a developer this week. So as you know, we can't find enough talented people for joining the team. Also, we are, for this coming months, we have a number of Ethereum conferences, and as you know, we typically do our team meetings during the Ethereum conference in Paris, which is going to happen. Annabelle, this was June or July?
So it's probably during Paris Blockchain Week. So it's right after the Metaverse Summit, 16th, 17th of July. So probably in the following days after that. Just like this.
So we're starting to plan like our agenda of conferences for the year. We're probably going to go, at least us who are, like, let's say, Kleros Americas, we're going to go to there's going to be a conference in Rio, which also has a quite interesting and vibrant Ethereum community. And so I applied for a talk there. William, I think he did as well, and some of the other guys from the Americas too. We have 2 people in Brazil, but as you know, Plinio, our designer, is from Brazil, and also Matt, who's a developer. So that, and then meanwhile, Kleros Europe is going to go to Dubai probably, or Ethereum Barcelona. So we maximize exposure in these conferences. Let me think. Yeah, I'm going to switch to William so he can give you some update about the research.
Yeah, I mean, I'm mostly still working on the same kinds of things that I've been working on the past few weeks. So specifically, I'm thinking a lot about griefing factors, which, talking about sort of Vitalik, is like an idea that he had, which is kind of a measure of how effective sabotage is. Like, how many dollars of harm you have to do yourself as an attacker to, like, sabotage somebody else for X dollars of harm to them. So, like, the upcoming version of the court already has sort of pretty mature research, as you can read in the yellow paper. We already put a lot of thought into, like, making Kleros resistant to lots of different attacks, including griefs. But the next court is going to be sort of more modular. So if we, like, learn new and interesting things, new ways to be attack resistant from, like, current research on griefing attacks or other things, like, we can launch a new module that can take into account those kinds of learnings without having to do, like, a whole new version of the court, which, you know, like, we have to do now. So, you know, that research is, you know, plugging along. There are always new interesting things you can learn as you, like, dive deeper into, like, you know, more increasing cryptoeconomic security at the margins.
Good. Oh, we also had I think that was a really cool thing to see, proof of integrity protocol that is starting to build on top of Proof of Humanity. So Proof of Humanity is this civil resistant registry, as you already know, and everyone who gets into Proof of Humanity starts getting UBI tokens, but these people are starting to build this other protocol where apparently it gives you the you can start. You can claim, okay, I need more money because I'm poor, and then other people can, like, start sending you their UBI. So I mean, we have to see how this evolves, but it's really cool to see people organically starting to build things on top of Proof of Humanity. So this is a great thing to be happening. So check it out. I haven't really checked this in detail for now, but I will, and see how I can also contribute to that growing. Let see if I have something else to share with you. I don't think so. Am I forgetting anything, Annabelle or William?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, if you have, guys, any question for me, I'm happy to answer. And if there are no questions, Merry Christmas to everyone, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, and well, I guess we will meet again next week.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays,
Happy
guys.
holidays,
Bye-bye.
guys. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
See you.
Bye.